Hi. Today's question has 3 answers, and the third one is a secret that will ensure that your book actually makes sales when you do get it onto Amazon. So let's get right on into it. The question that was sent to me today is, how do you publish a book on Amazon? This is a great question that many authors have when they're first getting started. It seems like we don't know exactly where to start if we want to get our book on Amazon. We know that it's the biggest bookstore in the world, so your question is the right question, which is how do we go about just getting it on there in the first place? It's such a large bookstore. If we're going to make sales, that is exactly where we want to see the book be placed first. But before I get started, I want to let you know, this is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com. Go ahead and hit the subscribe bell if you would like for me to produce more videos like this, and check out below in the description and grab my free self-publishing checklist secrets. And you won't want to miss that, whether you've just started publishing or if you've been publishing for a while. Well, when I first got started, I read books and listened to podcasts and took courses and such, and everybody agreed Amazon is the place you want to start. And the thing that I quickly discovered was that it's easy to become overwhelmed with all of the different choices that Amazon brings. There are so many different things you can do with your self-publishing, so many covers and descriptions and all of these other things that make it so complex that many people, they just never get it started in the first place. And so the question you need to initially ask is, what's the first step to getting your book published? And that is where we will get in our answers. So the first answer is, you're going to need a number of things if you're going to put a book onto Amazon. The first thing is you're going to need a cover. I personally like to use Fiverr. Below in the description, you will find the cover creator. That is the graphic designer who has done many of my covers and has done an amazing job. She's wonderful. So that's the one that I use, and it will cost you about $20 to get your cover, which is probably as cheap as it goes, unless you're going to make your covers from scratch in Canva, which again makes it even more complicated. But if you have no money, that's the way to go. But if you have even $20, then I would suggest you start with her. Then the next thing you're going to need is a good formatting program that will pull your cover together with the contents of your book to put them all together in a format that you can put out as a Kindle book. And I use a program called Uto. It's the best on the market for that. You'll also find that link below in the description. And that helps you produce the Mobi file. You're going to need to do that. And also later the PDFs to create your paperback books, just with single clicks, making sure the table of contents and everything is perfectly flowing. The next thing, even though I did not include this step, you're going to need to know the keywords you should be targeting for this. I use a program called KDSpy, which you'll find below in the description as well. And that program helps me find the right keywords for your book. So that's another thing you're going to have. And then you're going to write out your description there. And you've got the author's name, which may be your name, or if you choose to use a pen name, which is just fine. And then when you're going to choose your price, you will choose a price between $3 and $10 for your Kindle books, and make sure for your paperbacks you're earning at least $5 per sale of the paperbacks. So whatever the royalty should be, at least $5 for you. Never go below that. So those are just a little bit of the things, but the biggest secret is to make sure that when you sign up, you're going to want to register under KDP Select. That ensures that your books are going to be able to run ads against them. And in today's world, you are not going to be making sales by people randomly browsing through Amazon. Some sales will happen. Most of the sales are because you have paid traffic that are going to be coming through those ads. So you're going to want to make sure you register with KDP Select so that you can run ads directly against it. On the downside, you can't put your ebooks on other sites, but you can put your paperback books on Ingram Spark and also on Lulu and other places like that. And the beauty is using a program like Uto is that it makes it very easy to take those very same, the manuscript and everything, all the formatting you've already done, and take it directly exported out to that format that's necessary. So you don't even need to do any additional work other than just getting the covers to match up correctly. I use a free program called GIMP to do that. So when using the templates for the paperbacks. But initially, like we were talking about, you don't want the overwhelm of the whole thing, so just start simple. Use Uto to get this done. Use Fiverr in order to get the cover done. So you got your cover and you've got your contents. Producing the Mobi file that you can upload to Amazon, and start selling your book. And as you see your book selling or properly or not selling, you can run ads against it and see exactly how it's doing. And this is exactly how we go about getting our books published on Amazon. What have you found? Are there any steps that I missed, that I forgot about? I know things like description are another important thing, and even the title of your book is a very important thing in terms of getting people to look. Let me know below in the comments, and look above me here to check out other answers to questions just like this. Thanks.